What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. We are back in the battle arena, the last one standing. This time we are doing the Apex Predators. So we've got Acrocanthosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Spinosaurus, Tarbosaurus, and T-Rex. So we're going to be using them in today's video. I've got one of each, and I am excluding Indominus Rex from this one, though I will include it next time we do this. But we're just doing one at a time so far to see who's the strongest. So I've put random traits on them so they could have like any type of trait. So let me release them real quick. I want to see the T-Rex enter animation. That's Rexy from 2025. We got a skin for her. If she wins, we might even name her Rexy. But only if she wins. She's gotta win. Become the last Apex Predator standing. So we'll wait for the other Apexes to be released. We've got the Acro, we've got the Carcharodontosaurus. I'll even show you the traits. We've got the Giganotosaurus coming in. Alright, so that should be all 6 Apex Predators. And, yeah, before we get into this, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 1,500 subscribers. That would be amazing. And without further ado, let's get started. And there we go. Combat has been turned on. I will only put carnivore feeders down if we need to. I want to give everyone a reason to fight. It looks like Rexy's going up against the Acrocanthosaurus first. T-Rex lands the first hit in, leaving Acro at 73%. Oh yeah, the T-Rex is up to a great start so far. What are your traits? Let's see what your traits are. You are currently long-lived, humble, strong, and defensive. They did 2 dances, call it off, 64% against 47. What are your traits? Quench, nocturnal, docile, defensive, and defensive. We got 2 Stegoceratops duking it out. We could care less about that. Looks like Carcharodontosaurus. Let's check their traits. Quenched, fit, docile, and defensive for Carcharodontosaurus. And for Tarbosaurus, we have small appetite, fit, tolerant, social, and aggressive. Interesting. Then for Spinosaurus, we have small appetite, quenched, fit, social, and aggressive. And finally for Giganotosaurus, long-lived, nocturnal, and aggressive. So we'll have to see what happens here. Alright, so it looks like the next one is between Carcharodontosaurus and Tarbosaurus. Carcharodontosaurus lands the first hit in, followed by a hit from Tarbosaurus. We'll check their health by the end of this. They do a little dance. It looks like Tarbosaurus is on the losing end of things. 78% against 24%. Alright, Tarbosaurus isn't doing too well, I must say. Looks like T-Rex and Spinosaurus are duking it out. 92% against 100%. T-Rex lands the first hit in, leaving Spinosaurus at 68%. Followed by a hit from Spinosaurus. Ooh. T-Rex is defensive and strong. It's got that on its side. Spinosaurus is left at 37%. Not looking too good for the largest theropod. What's next? Tarbosaurus and Giganotosaurus, it looks like? Yeah, Giganotosaurus is charging in. We might get our first elimination here. And just like that, Tarbosaurus has been eliminated by Giganotosaurus. And he just spazzed out as he died. Alright, we're going to keep the Tarbosaurus carcass there, so if anyone wants food, like the Spinosaurus is going after it for food. Alright, looks like Carcharodontosaurus and Acrocanthosaurus are duking it out. They're both in full health. Carcharodontosaurus lands the first hit. Alright. Followed by a hit on the Acrocanthosaurus's end. And then they do a little dance. 55 against 55. Looks like they're evenly matched. They do call it off. Carcharodontosaurus won that fight. 3 carnivores set aside their differences to have lunch. That is an awesome shot. Real talk, though. Alright, the rematch between T-Rex and Spinosaurus. Let's go. T-Rex lands the first hit in, and we might get our second elimination. And just like that, Spinosaurus has been eliminated by T-Rex. Let's go. Our second elimination. And it looks like they've eaten their fill, so I'm going to delete the feeder. I am so going to share that screenshot with my Discord server, because I feel like that would be awesome. Alright, Carcharodontosaurus is at 83%, so is Acro. Giganotosaurus has only really gotten into one fight, and he's kind of distanced himself from the others. Looks like Carcharodontosaurus and Acrocanthosaurus are going to duke it out. We'll have to see who wins. 100% against 100%. Acro gets the first hit in. These guys are actually evenly matched. Carcharodontosaurus lands the second hit in. 77% against 78%. They do a little dance. 54 against 56. Acrocanthosaurus won that fight. Looks like T-Rex is about to challenge Giganotosaurus to a fight. Yep. T-Rex and Giganotosaurus duking it out. T-Rex lands the first hit in. Now, they have random traits, so anything can happen here. Alright, they do a little dance, call it off. Ooh, Giganotosaurus got destroyed. 6%. You were the weakest of them all. Long live the Nocturnal. If Giganotosaurus manages to make a comeback here, that would be pretty awesome. It looks like T-Rex might be the winner here. I was gonna do no traits allowed, but I figured to make it more interesting, I would use traits. Looks like Carcharodontosaurus is about to finish off Giganotosaurus, and Giganotosaurus has been eliminated. Giganotosaurus did get one kill in with Tarbosaurus. Meanwhile, T-Rex and Acrocanthosaurus are going at it. Ooh, is it going to be between T-Rex and Karcha? Acro lands the second hit in. 85% against 67. They do a little dance. Acro is at 35%. It might be up to T-Rex and Carcharodontosaurus. We'll have to see what goes on. Alright, it looks like T-Rex and Acrocanthosaurus are going at it again. T-Rex lands the first hit in. Acro is now at 54%. They do a little dance. 26%. And Acrocanthosaurus has been eliminated by T-Rex. So now the finalists are T-Rex and Carcharodontosaurus. So let's see the stats. T-Rex has long-lived, humble, strong, and defensive on its side, and Carcharodontosaurus has quenched, fit, docile, and defensive on its side. So they're both got defensive, but one has fit while the other has strong. So there's a good chance T-Rex might win this. It's a matter of who wins. Fitness or brawn. It's usually brain or brawn, but whatever. Alright, I'll let you guys know when these two get into their first fight. Alright, looks like T-Rex and Carcharodontosaurus, and T-Rex lands the first hit in. This is the first time I think T-Rex is gonna win, because T-Rex doesn't usually win these. So seeing the king of the dinosaurs himself win a fight is actually a really nice breath of fresh air. 46% against 65. Yep, I think it's over for Carcharodontosaurus. So if the T-Rex wins, he'll be going after the Carnivores next. Alright, looks like they're at it again. T-Rex and Carcharodontosaurus. T-Rex lands the first hit in, with Carcharodontosaurus now at 45%. They do a little dance. 8%. They call it off there. It's not looking good for Carcharodontosaurus. I think T-Rex has won this. 84%. The first time T-Rex wins a fight, or wins a battle royale, to my knowledge anyway. And it's over. Carcharodontosaurus has been eliminated. And for the first time in Apex Predator history, Tyrannosaurus Rex has won. And you know what? You can have one last meal before you move on. And you deserve the name Rexy. Enjoy your last meal here. And just like that, Rexy has joined in. And it looks like that one of the Carnos is already trying to challenge him to a fight. Scar is challenging Rexy to a fight. Let's see if this goes down. Let's see if this goes down. Can Rexy prove that she's the apex predator? Let's find out. Rexy gets the first hit in. Okay. She's proving herself well. Let's watch this go down. A second hit from Scar. The third hit. Alright, so I think they're going to get 2 hits each. Oh, it's not looking good for Scar. Scar does get another hit in. Alright, so Scar didn't back down so easily. 45% against 65%. So Rexy kind of held her own against that Carnivore. So yeah, that's our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Rexy won the Apex Predator Arena. We will have more in the future, so there could be a Giganotosaurus, or Rexy could get a friend in the future. And it looks like Diablo's trying to challenge her, but they already had a fight. She already had a fight. So this might be a fake out. Yep, I figured it would be. And it looks like Quilliam's trying to challenge Scar, but that'll be a fake out too. But yeah, with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.